Hi, South Carolina Green Party. I'm Howie Hawkins. As you may have known or heard, that I formed an exploratory committee to consider seeking the Green Party nomination for president. And, it's not what I plan to do in my retirement. I'm getting my Teamster's pension now. And you see these books around me. I had planned to read a couple hundred and maybe write one or two. But a lot of Greens around the country asked me to run. It's happened before, but I always had the excuse I got a time clock to punch every night. I don't have that excuse anymore. And I respect the people that asked me, so I've given it consideration. And on May 20th, I'm going to make my announcement. And then I'm going on a little road trip, including to South Carolina. I'll be down there on Thursday, May 30th. And I hope we can set up a meet and greet, and I'll get to meet some of you in person. But if I run, I'm going to run with two purposes. One is party building. I want us to get on all 51 state ballots, including D.C. It's a big job. And then I hope we can hire organizers that can help us become organizers. Green Party members are good activists. We show up. But there's a lot we could learn about how to recruit and build our locals in more than among the usual suspects, and to keep those organizations strong and maintained. So that's going to be a major part of the campaign, party building. The other part is to advance an eco-socialist program. We need system change, not climate change. I was the first Green candidate to run for a Green New Deal in 2010, running for governor of New York. And the Greens have campaigned on that theme for a decade now. And now it's in the national spotlight, thanks to AOC and the Sunshine Movement. And I guess we should say you're welcome. But we got to keep our eye on them because they're watering down the program. We call for an immediate halt in all new fossil fuel infrastructure. Because if we don't do that, we're going to be locked into some of this fossil fuel power production for another 40 years. We got to cut the military budget and in a major way and redirect that engineering know-how and those physical resources to making peace with the planet, both here and around the world. We need a global Green New Deal. We need to be the world's humanitarian superpower instead of its military superpower. And that's the best way to make peace and to protect the environment. And the Green New Deal also needs to include the full economic Bill of Rights that we talk about, the right to a job, an income above poverty, a decent home, comprehensive health care, and lifelong public education from pre-K through college. And we need to advance these programs so they really redress or reverse the growing economic and racial inequality we've seen in this country over the last 4 decades. And what that means is, particularly in the racially oppressed communities, we got to put real resources in there under community control. So those communities are not subject to the racists who are employers, landlords, judges, all the professional gatekeepers who discriminate and exclude. We get the racists out of power and empower the racially oppressed. And now the Democrats are telling us, don't run in 2020 because we got to get rid of Trump. Well, the Democrats could get rid of Trump right now by impeaching his sorry behind. Only a very rich man could develop a rap sheet over 40 years like he's got and still be walking around free. We can fight the right better than the Democrats do. So that's why we should have Green candidates running from top to bottom in 2020 and advance our program, because the Democrats don't have real solutions and they're not getting it done. Okay, I could talk about a lot of issues. I'm going to stop here and just say I hope to see a lot of you in South Carolina on May 30th. I'll get information out about where that meet and greet will be. And I hope you have a productive meeting. Thanks.